Going on, Chemo Home Friends, back at it. If you follow me, I truly appreciate you for showing me the love. Guys, here talking WACK100, going in on Jay Prince. Jay Prince just turned 60, so he had a birthday on a private island in Belize, and he invited all the haters that hate WACK100. They trying to get him out the game. But I'm not going to tell y'all everything. I'm going to let y'all watch the video. And yeah, man, if you follow me, like I said, hit the like button, YouTube, or share this content.
Down in Belize. All of them down in Belize. Willie D, CJ Mack, Jay Prince, Big U, a bunch of them down in Belize, right?
What is this? Put this in the war chest in case he gets out of line, but apparently Joe Budden left his girl because he found out that back in the day she slept with Drake and one of the Jay Prince boys. She wasn't forthcoming with it, and he found out recently. Also, I have the Candace Owens clip calling T.I. an agent, but it won't send. Why do you have this number saved as spy number 1?
Bro, on the Hunter side, I got 34 spies.
Guys, Jay Prince is going to have to realize, I know he's been in the industry a little minute, since the 80s with Rap-A-Lot Record, but WACK100 has been in the industry for a minute too, since the Suge Knight days. You know what I'm saying? When the Dog Pound and Death Row was running stuff, WACK100 was around. And you got to realize, WACK100 has been in this industry for a minute. He's managed Blueface and multiple artists. He got relationship with record labels. So he's deep into this industry. So when you plan a meeting with Big U, Willie D, CJ, and other countless people to try to take WACK100 down, what's going to happen? Someone at that event is going to snitch. So someone at that event texts WACK100 and told him what was going on. That's how he found out what the meeting was about. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be cautious when you're trying to do something like that. None of these guys, your mean guys. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's get back into this.
Tripping, my back door hit me. He said, Wack, they down here. You the subject of the conversation. You and Loose Cannon. They exposed us. 600. Y'all the subject of the conversation. And I'm asking myself, what you mean? He said, yeah, Jay Prince is calling on CJ Mack because he got a little podcast. But I went on his podcast. I talked about Jay Prince. I talked about Big U. I talked about everything they wanted to talk about. I think I did like almost 600,000 on this thing. When Big U went up there, he did probably 100. I think Jay Prince did half the numbers. But I guess he figuring Willie D and CJ Mack, he need them to supervise the YouTube aspect of going at and destroying me and Loose Cannon. And I'm saying, like, yo, bro, I'm a real Ghetto Boys fan. I promise you I am. I'm a Ghetto Boys fan, and I'm like, why would Willie D and CJ Mack, this don't make sense to me. CJ, you need to reach out to bro and holler at me, because today we're going to do a little dance on Willie D, right? Because I'm going to take it like he under pressure. You from the West Coast. I don't think you can be pressured. But today we're going to start with Willie D. You know what I'm saying? And Willie D, I got a back door down there. He know I got a back door down there. And it ain't nothing y'all ain't talking about. We don't know immediately. That's why if you go check my Instagram post, I kind of put it up to let y'all know I'm right there with you. Now, today, Willie D gonna get fried up. I hate to have to do it, but Willie, you should have told that dude, I don't know WACK100 like that. I ain't got nothing against WACK100, and that ain't my fight. Big U, I don't know what you doing, but you know, we all know you the police. Jay Prince, you know Big U the police. And Jay Prince, I'm gonna expose some things about you that you probably don't want out there in the atmosphere. Let me let y'all see. Look, this is real. See, this all your stuff, right? This all you, right? This is all information on you, Prince. Compliments on my back door. Let me see what he got to tell me. 2 of the spots were his. The fifth world got hit, right? As you know, you and William Paul Thomas, let's talk about him. He's the guy that wore the wire for 2 years. Yeah. You know, the guy that you used to go take care of to get your permits and all the stuff. You and William Paul are both, well, not William Paul. He already got caught. They wired him up for 2 years, right? And says right here, everything that he had permitted, everybody he did a little business with, all y'all getting raided. You on an investigation too, Jay Prince, right? See, he got another cousin. He was the chief of the police. Jay Prince does. This is the dude who they was using to overlook and get Jay Prince Jr.'s sexual assault cases dropped.
Guys, this was a very strategic move by Jay Prince. He rounded up countless social media presence, YouTube presence that's big on media. You know what I'm saying? They all have a platform. So what Jay Prince is doing is he's trying to drown out WACK100 with information, false information, real information, whatever you want to call it. But what you have to realize is WACK100 has been on Spaces for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He's been on that platform for a minute building his brand in media. When no one believed in WACK100, he was just grinding. And now, whenever he goes on that platform, everyone reposts him. And it's like 100 media platforms that takes what WACK100 say and they repost him. So he goes viral automatically. You know what I'm saying? So what Jay Prince is doing is he's trying to build a media platform to go against WACK100. Remember, they don't beef in the streets no more. So now they got to take it to media. So that's what going to police was about, you know? But like I said, they had people there that's letting WACK100 know what's going on. But it was a very strategic move for them to do, you know? But CJ from the West Coast, you got Willie D. He was signed by Jay Prince before, so he's going to be down, you know? Of course, Big U hates WACK100. So you got a recipe for, you know, for them to actually go at him. But let's see if it works.
Willie D, you are a rat. You are a swindler. You are a scoundrel. And you are a rat. Let's turn the page to old Willie D. William James Dennis, a.k.a. Willie D, has pleaded guilty to wire fraud charges stemming from his purported sales of Apple iPhones through a company known as Texas One Wireless. United States Attorney Tim Johnson and FBI Special Agent in charge Richard C. Powers announced today. At a hearing today before United States District Court Judge Gray Miller Dennis, 42, a rap music recording artist, admitted to posing as an electronic salesman and using eBay to establish his credibility with international buyers. Once the buyers showed interest, Dennis directed the buyer outside of eBay to conduct sales via email. Numerous foreign individuals placed orders with Dennis, Willie D, for iPhones and other electronics. Dennis required payment to be made electronically transferred to his bank account. Once the transaction was confirmed, Dennis would send tracking numbers for packages that were never shipped. When the buyers complained about not receiving their purchases, Dennis would claim he had filed a complaint with the Postal Service or hired carrier that he could not refund their money until he knew where his goods were. Eventually, Dennis would cease communication with the victimized parties. 29 individuals were defrauded of approximately $132,303 between September 2008 and April 2009. You are a crook, Willie D. Dennis faces up to 20 years of imprisonment to be followed up by a 5-year term of supervised release and maximum fine of $250,000 for the wire fraud conviction. As part of his agreement with the United States, Dennis will make full restitution and or before sentencing. Judge Miller has set sentencing for April 23rd, 2010, 10 a.m. Now watch this. Dennis will be permitted to remain on bond pending his sentence. So 2009 to June, he boom. And then they like, we gonna wait a whole 10 months to sentence you. Rapper Willie D gets prison time for wire fraud. Sentencing 10 months later after he been on the street working. He been on the street pulling up as Willie D from Rap-A-Lot, right? People ain't thinking this is serious because us the street niggas, we don't think about selling some iPhones on eBay, that this shit could carry a dub. We don't think about these type of things. That don't add up to us. We think about dope, guns and all this type of stuff. Murder, conspiracy. But it carried a dub. Y'all seen it, right? They allowed him to stay out on bail, the feds, for 10 months before sentencing. We don't usually see that. I'm about to tell you why. See that? I want y'all to see that. Okay, watch this. Rapper Willie D gets prison time for wire fraud. It carried 20 years. Rapper William James Dennis, aka Willie D, was sentenced Tuesday to 12 months and a day in federal prison for the wire fraud. Nigga, how much telling and lining up did you do in them 10 months?
That's a hell of a deal right there.
How much? Listen, Willie.
So guys, what WACK100 is doing is he's jumping out the window before Jay Prince got an opportunity to do the same. So it's like he's taking the initiative. So snitching, I don't want to say snitching, but releasing the information he have, I don't know if it's true or not, about Willie D, about the cell phones. It actually is not fake, but Willie D was sentenced to like 10 months in a day. But the charge was supposed to be 20 years. I don't know what happened in that situation, what plea deals happened, but we do know Jay Prince in Houston is like this. Jay Prince is like the king of Houston. So Willie D, I don't think is a snitch. I just think Jay Prince has the power to make things happen in Houston, Texas. Not everywhere in America, but Houston, Texas. And like I said, Wack is going after Willie D because, like I said, these content creators are huge. Willie D, huge, almost 1 million views. Not 1 million views, but 1 million subscribers on his channel. CJ, huge platform. Everyone knows Big U. So these guys going at WACK100, they got voices. I don't know if these guys want to take that initiative and go at WACK100 because beefing on the internet might not be too good when it comes to people may look at you crazy is what I want to say. And people might not want to mess with you like that. But Houston is not going to stop messing with Willie D because of WACK100. And WACK100 fans are not going to stop messing with WACK100 because of Willie D. But both parties throwing, fake initiatives back and forth, fake snitching allegations back and forth. I don't know who is it going to work for. But what Jay Prince should have done, guys, is the small content creators that's on YouTube, like 10K subscribers, 5K subscribers. He should literally reach out to those guys. Maybe 100 of them, maybe 200 of them. He got the money, you got the bread. Just have all these guys crash out against WACK100 with fake allegations if you're really trying to bring them down. Because these guys that's already on top, I know they have the big media platforms, but they not going to crash out and risk their careers over no WACK100. But these little YouTubers, they going to feel like, man, I'm messing with Jay Prince from Rap A Lot. They going to crash out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let's get back into it.
Jay Prince, you know what it was in that alley. Everybody know me, bro. When I caught you in that alley, you was humble. You whooping about what you gonna do. Nigga, you hit, we hit. You hit, we hit. Ain't nothing safe. All you gotta do is, homie, give me an inkling of an inkling that you own that. We already know where everything at. Everything. So we don't care about all that. Nigga, you got you a live wire. You hit, we hit. You better know that Big U, he ain't got no more juice. Ain't nothing respecting him out here. He ain't never put in no work. You got real respectable rolling 60s who they told me the stories of y'all went on missions, went to jail, and they guns empty and your gun is still full. You don't do that. I ran with you for 17 years. You sat on this couch in my house right here with your head down, asking for assistance and help. When you beat your kid damn near unconscious and DCFS took your children, the Paru card helped you get them back. Boy, you better leave me alone, homie, because you ain't like that. You 57, 58 years old. You not like that. You got bad knees. They got to pull 8 vials of blood out of your knees every 10 to 15 days. Boy, you need to kick back. All y'all with your little Buster parade down there. Hey, bro, y'all too old to want to deal with this. Because it ain't going to be a walk in the park.
It ain't going their way for sure.
Willie D, come on, bro. You got habits. You go by your little spot over there. And I don't want to mess up your relationship and your little thing over there. Boy, we on your bumper now. Because you let this bozo pull you into something that ain't got nothing to do with you.
So, guys, WACK100 literally just crashed out on Clubhouse. He's literally telling the police, the feds, bro, you're telling people you know where Willie D spots at, where he go out to eat, on his day-to-day routine. You're literally telling Jay Prince, I know where you be at. I got people that's waiting to make moves against you. This is simple math. The private investigators, FBI, whatever police, bro, they literally sitting down here watching this like we're at the movies. Bro, you're putting out all of the details, your moves, your next to next moves. Bro, gangsters do not move like that. These guys are 60, 58, 57 years old, acting like they're 21, 20, 19. I thought they said young people tell their business on the internet. It went from the young folks snitching onto the internet, now to the grown folks. I can't even say grown, because grown is like 30, 40. These guys are like grandpa status, beefing on the internet. These guys can literally be granddad, grandpa. Come on. These guys been in the industry for like 30, 40 years. And y'all think the FBI not sitting there, the police not sitting there just watching this detail for detail like they did with Lil Durk? You make moves and hurt this guy, they on your helmet. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. They want y'all to crash out. Wack, you got money. Jay Prince, he got money. Y'all go to war, they going to be happy to take y'all down. Trust me, they are going to be ecstatic to take y'all down. But keep my home friends, man. If you mess with this content, like the button so YouTube can share this content. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. If you mess with me, man, I mess with you. Love, man.